So I love how whenever I come here, I just get nothing but pure cat hair.
Go off. I'm like, I feel like this is the first time that like this arm is on full display.
You shown skin. I have yet to show skin.
Well, no, because like I've yet to show skin. No,
we've been covered up. We're modest people.
Modest people. Well, no, because it's like usually like if I have my sleeves rolled up, it's like this one shows and this one shows, but this one never shows, and this one kind of shows, but not really. So we're like,
mine are still hidden.
We're going for it. I mean, hey, when summer comes,
they'll be all out.
They'll be all out. The thighs will be out, but they're not going to see the thighs.
Skies out, thighs out. That's what they always say.
Out. Exactly.
I hope you leave this all in. You know, it's only a couple months away. Skies out, thighs out.
Skies out, thighs out. Hello, everybody, and welcome to the podcast Handle It Better. My name is Brittany.
And I'm Jensen.
And this is the podcast where two best friends sit on the sofa and talk about things that nobody cares about and give our opinions that nobody asked for.
All right, skies out, thighs out.
Skies out, thighs out. I did it in one shot this time. Last time, I struggled.
Can I say, who came up with that?
What, skies out, thighs out?
Yeah, because honestly, low-key kind of props.
I feel like it was the finance bros.
The finance bros?
The finance bros did it. Like the people that are in finance now.
Back in the day?
Yeah.
Were they?
Did you hear that?
I did not.
I like ripped like a piece of my own hair out.
I'm so sorry for your losses.
Awful. Okay. We're going to try to go hair down today.
Hair down?
We're going to try. It's not going to last very long because, yeah.
Love that for you.
Thanks, dude.
Do you have a gripe with yourself over your own hair?
Sometimes. The thing is, okay.
We're going right into it.
We're going into it. My gripe with myself.
Yeah.
With my hair.
Honestly, if you can't have a gripe with yourself, who the hell can you have a gripe with?
Exactly. So my gripe is that when I take pictures,
yeah,
I'm like, dang. Like, especially laying down, I'm like, my hair, great.
Love that for you.
But then when I'm like staring at myself in the videos like this, I'm like, why do I look so fucked up? Like so ratchet in any way. I don't get it, but we'll figure it out. We're working on it. I you know what I love?
Tell me. I want to know nothing more.
Another gripe with myself.
Yeah.
I don't know how it happened.
Go off.
But like your mic is like over here.
Yeah.
Right? Mine has to be directly in front of me. Otherwise it doesn't pick up my voice. And I know it's the different tones. And like I slur my words when I talk. So it's like mine has to be directly in front of me for it to even pick me up. Otherwise I'm like, I have to be like this for it to actually do anything. Either it has to be like turned up a lot. Yours could be like turned down. And it's picking me up from here.
Is it because of
and I'm not even in front of it.
Is it because different generation?
It might be. I don't know. I think they're the same generation though because
also,
they have the same.
Also, when you move that real quick, I felt fast and slow.
Okay. Can I preface this? This is not a drunk podcast, but this one is kind of a
we should have
had
one. We should have another one.
Maybe some other time. Because today, we were out to lunch.
Can we take a quick pause and you make a dirty Shirley?
Are you serious?
Yeah. No?
I'm going to get up right now.
I said take a quick pause. Pause break.
Okay, but I'm leaving it recording because the last time I did that, it was funny as fuck. You were like, this feels like that time when you were like, can you watch my kid? And Levy was literally sitting right here when you did it. And she's like staring at you.
She's not here today though.
No, she's upstairs.
She's hiding.
Yeah, she's hiding. But it was like the last time we did this, you literally were like, this feels like that moment when it's like, hey, can you watch my kid for a second? Or can you watch my best friend for a second? And it was hilarious to me. Like when I was editing it, I had a little chuckle. I had a little laugh.
Can I say it? I love that for you.
Thank you.
I did not.
Because you didn't watch it. You don't watch our podcast.
I do not, because I don't like the sound of my own voice.
Understandable. I hate the sound of my own voice, but I still edit it.
Someone has to.
It's because somebody has to, and we're not paying anybody to do it.
We don't got the money for that. We don't have the budget for that.
We don't have the budget for that. We don't have a budget for a producer. So this, like, literally everything that goes on, we produce it ourselves.
Yeah.
We bought the mics.
Yeah.
This is my house.
Yeah.
My computer.
Yeah.
My software.
Period.
We record it.
Slay queen.
I edit it.
Yeah. Boss ass bitch.
And I post it.
Yup. What else?
Boss ass bitch.
Exactly.
Energy.
Slay queen.
Do you really want to do a Shirley?
We cut. If not, it doesn't matter.
I'm asking, do you want one?
We don't need
I'll
it.
make you one.
We don't need it. It's fine. We'll keep going. You ready for this good old AMSMR?
Hell yeah, man.
I thought it's a burp, but it didn't come out.
Go up.
I thought it was coming out again, but it didn't.
Oh, see, this one tastes a little bit different than the normal one that we get because there's like extra tea in it. Taste it. Am I wrong?
Just
Did you have that one last time?
Yeah.
Bitch.
It was good. You see, that's
Yeah,
why.
it's great.
Yeah, that's why I saved you from it.
Thank you.
'Cause you didn't like
I'm
it.
not a tea. I'm not a
This
tea
is
girly.
This is a black cherry vanilla.
Yeah, but there's
all the
still tea
flavors.
in it.
There's some kind of tea.
Yeah, it's like black tea.
I'm reading. It does not say. It just says tea.
Okay. You want to sip of this one?
It says organic brew.
Because
tea.
it's slightly different than the one that we usually get. Or the one that we were drinking.
I don't mind it.
I don't mind it. Okay. First off, Mr. Kyle Cook, this is nothing against you. This is nothing against Loverboy. I'm just not a tea girly, okay? And it was my bad. I bought the tea pack. Okay, it was my bad. We wanted the variety pack, and this was the only one that the liquor store that we went to had.
The good old package store.
The package store had this, and this
packy.
is what we bought. So this is on me.
Oh,
It's
you know
not
what we should
on
also
him.
have done last time, but we didn't do?
What?
Good old BBCs. Still thinking about those to this very day.
Yo. The Bailey's banana cream. We gotta do it again.
Yeah.
Because it was good as hell.
Yeah.
Anyways. So now we're back.
In full effect.
In full effect. We went to lunch. The girl that was sitting next to us at lunch, I don't think she'll ever watch this, but if she does,
She won't.
I don't remember what her name is. She was very nice.
Did she give us her name?
She did.
They don't remember.
Exactly. She was very nice. She was drunk. She
Allegedly.
she said as much that she was still drunk from the night before. It's her birthday. Happy birthday to her. She ended up buying us a third round of drinks, and we usually don't do 3 rounds. We do 2. And on the 45-minute ride back, it hit. So that's where we're at. In like the span of maybe an hour and a half to 2 hours.
Yeah.
We're on drink number 4.
Hell yeah, we are.
This is not like the first podcast that we recorded that will never see the light of day because of the audio issues, where we were literally sitting on the floor struggling. It was a fun time, but we're on the sofa this time and there's visuals and the audio's not fucked.
Hopefully.
It's not fucked. If it is, I will cry. But that's where we're at. So just a disclaimer. Somebody bought us a third round of drinks. And we're on round number 4.
Unprovoked.
While recording this. So there's that. I don't remember what we were talking about earlier where you were like, you should save it for the pod. But I do have one thing that you did tell me to save it for the pod that I brought up last week because we didn't record last week. And I want to bring it up again. Because to me, I'm still laughing about it, even though it's trauma-wise.
It wasn't trauma.
It was trauma. For me, it was trauma.
I honestly, it was a great life experience for yourself.
And you know exactly what I'm talking about
Yeah.
right now. And I feel it right now. You're like, say it because I want to laugh at it. I went to McDonald's. And I had another, like...
autistic moment.
No, not even autistic moment. It's social anxiety induced. I went to McDonald's.
What was McDonald's?
I'm like, hand up, I'm pledging. I went to McDonald's. Yes, it was McDonald's. And when I went to go order my food, there was the Shamrock Shake and the Oreo Shamrock McFlurry. I almost said flurry. McFlurry. And I was like, I'm gonna get me a shake. I'm gonna get me a Shamrock Shake. Everything's gonna be great. The lady comes over the loudspeaker. Was it a lady or a man?
It doesn't matter.
Okay. Somebody came over the loudspeaker.
We don't know what they identify as.
True. Somebody came over the loudspeaker and they were like, "Are you using the mobile app today?" And I was like, "No, not today," because I never use it. And they were like,
Honestly,
okay,
we should.
We should. We order there enough that we should. But I'm like, no, not today. They're like, okay, what can I get you? And I'm like, in my head, I'm reading Shamrock or like in my head, I'm thinking Shamrock Shake. What I'm reading while they're asking me, I'm like, can I get a large number 5? Where we live, a large number 5 is a 10-piece chicken nugget meal with French fries and a drink. Okay. So they're like, okay, do you want any sauce with that? I'm already thrown off because I'm thinking about the drink that I want. I'm like, no sauce. Because I have like an hour ride home. No sauce. They're like, okay, what can we get you to drink? In my head, I'm thinking Shamrock Shake. What I verbally said was, can I please get an Oreo Shamrock McFlurry? And they go, yeah, sure. But that's not a drink. So, what would you like to drink? And I completely lost it. My brain went blank. I was embarrassed. And I was like, can I get a water? Because I didn't, like, I could not say, never mind, I'm so sorry. I meant to say shake. It would have been so easy to be like, you know what? I meant shake. I'm so sorry. In my brain, I was on full panic mode where I was like, oh my God, don't say I'm sorry. Like, they're already mad at you because you said something that was not a drink. So I was just like, fuck. What's like the closest thing that I can say that's like super easy because I don't want to be an inconvenience? Can I get a water? So I got a bottle of Dasani, the worst water there is. And they give me my Shamrock McFlurry. And I'm like, thank you so much. Meanwhile, I have an hour ride home. Do you know how hard it is to eat ice cream while you're driving?
Yeah, dude.
Luckily, it's in like this little cup.
But also,
thing.
a McFlurry, those are hard things to eat.
Yeah.
Unless they
like,
soften up a little bit.
Yeah. So it's like, it's in the little cup thing, right? With a spoon sticking out of it. And I'm just driving, eating my chicken nuggets, crying on the inside. Because I'm just like,
were you singing Black Velvet while you were
driving? No, I was not singing Black Velvet while this was happening. But I was so embarrassed. I was like, I can never come back here again until next week. I showed up the next week and I was like, can I get a large number 5 with the strawberry banana smoothie?
Not a Shamrock Shake.
Not a Shamrock Shake. Can I get a strawberry banana smoothie? I will never try to order a Shamrock Shake ever again in my life.
You should have gotten a Shamrock
Shake. Because
I
asked for a McFlurry. Like, it's almost as bad as the 8 cheeseburgers. And if you don't know what we're talking about, I think it was the 3rd episode of the podcast where I brought up the cheeseburger story. I'm not gonna rehash it. If you want to hear the cheeseburger story, like I said, I believe it's episode 3 of the podcast. There's no visuals for it. It was before visuals, but it was a story about
just pure audio.
It's just pure audio. It's a story about me going to Burger King and having a mental breakdown while ordering cheeseburgers. So there's that. Do you have any gripes this week?
I do with myself. I will
Okay.
go on your train of having a gripe with yourself. Because I want to live in the same delusion. Well, not delusion.
The same delusion as me ordering a Shamrock Shake instead of a McFlurry.
No, as Miss Paige DeSorbo.
Love her.
I want to be
where the people are.
That too. Because she gives no fucks.
Yeah.
And says whatever she wants on her mind. I want to be there. I want to be her.
I could never.
And when I grow up, I want to be her.
I care too much about what other people think.
When I grow up, I want to be her.
I think that's my toxic trait, is I just care too much.
No, I want to be her when I grow up.
Go off.
Like, full on?
At almost 27 years old.
She's...
You're like, I want to grow up to be somebody that doesn't give a shit.
Yeah.
Go off.
She may or not be... No, she's older than us. I don't know about how much.
No, she is older.
Miss Paige DeSorbo.
I love how you see me reaching for my phone and you grab your phone.
Yeah,
I don't need to look it up then. You said I take too long. Is that what you were going to say?
Yeah.
That's rude. I take the same amount of time as you do. DeSorbo.
It's very...
D-E, Sorbo. It might be D-A.
It's D-E.
It is D-E? Okay.
She's 32.
Fake fan.
She's 32, but like...
32. Go off.
But every once in a while, she pops up on my TikToks. And whenever she has her little confessionals from Summer House...
I love her.
I'm just like, how do I get her confidence to say whatever's on my mind?
Dude, honestly, her, Amanda, and Sierra, who I aspire to be. All three of them. Because I saw this clip of Amanda.
Yeah.
Can't think of her last name right now.
It starts with a B.
Yeah. Can't think of her last name right now. Batula?
Sure. We can go with that one.
Where she was talking about the night that Lindsay got drunk and like screamed at Carl. And she's like, hang on, I have notes. And she like pulled out her phone. I think you did. I think you sent it to me on TikTok. And it's like, dude, honestly, because the producer was like, you took notes? And she goes, yeah, I always take notes when I get drunk. This way I can remember what happened. I'm like, what I aspire to do.
Take notes.
Take notes of my surroundings while I'm fucked up.
Honestly.
Like, and then Sierra is basically just like Paige, where she does not give a shit. She will tell you how it is.
Yeah.
And I'm like,
and I want to be her when I grow up.
Yeah. I would love to be Sierra or Paige when I grow up.
I want to be Paige when I grow up, to be honest. That's my gripe with myself.
Yeah.
Because I want to be her.
Because you're not Paige.
Yeah. I want to be her.
I feel it. I do. I feel it. I'm also mad at myself that I keep, every single time I look in the camera, I'm like messing with my hair.
Also, can I say
I'm like doing this.
Can I say something about that, but not at all, but still there, but not at all?
Yeah. You forgot.
Yeah. Oh no.
No.
I had it, but I didn't.
Oh my god. I'm gonna cut this part out. I sent you it, right? The video of the girl. Jordan. I was like, oh my god, I found her in the wild on my For You page.
That's the second person I just aspired to be who when I grow up. No, I know T, no shade.
No T, no shade.
But Jordan from, I don't know where she's from.
I don't know.
She's like, homegirl was like, I want Chick-fil-A.
She was like, I want Chick-fil-A.
So what she do, it's everybody that she works with, I want Chick-fil-A.
Tells them, I want Chick-fil-A. Instead of asking them what they want for lunch, she goes, I want Chick-fil-A.
And they're like, that sounds good. I'm like, honestly, same. How do I get the comments like... I get told, ask everybody what they want. I want Chick-fil-A.
You literally, I saw it on my For You page and I was like, oh my god, I found her.
Oh, no,
I found her in the wild on my For You page.
No, I remember I was going to say now.
Yeah.
Because you brought it up, but then you didn't.
Yeah, but I didn't.
The TikTok girlies.
Yeah.
Whatever they say, I will believe wholeheartedly. I will not do a Google research afterwards.
Okay.
Because they did it for me.
True.
So if I ever say, I heard a thing, just know.
Off the TikTok girlies.
Just know it was a TikTok girlie that told me.
Go off TikTok girlies.
Because why do I need to Google anything or do any research when I have the TikTok girlies on my side?
Yeah. So the last podcast that I nothing to do with that.
Yeah.
The last podcast that I edited
Yeah.
was the one that just came out today, which is going to be like 4 weeks from now for this one. We talked about Jesus. And now we're on TikTok girlies.
Yeah.
4 weeks later.
Yeah.
Love it.
Also, his day's coming up.
Yeah, Easter.
Wednesday. Is that Wednesday?
Is it this Wednesday?
Yeah, dude.
Is it?
Yeah, dude.
Sure.
Yeah, dude.
Do I believe you? Dang, go off Ash Wednesday.
You're obviously not that holy because it's not on your calendar. You're on April.
Well, no, I just went back. I was on this month and it's not there.
You're not holy.
I was looking to see when Good Friday was.
In April.
Because I have that day off.
The 18th. Also, you know when Easter?
Also, not on my calendar.
That sucks for you.
That's crazy.
Also, you know what's on 420? Easter.
420?
So you can get high.
Yo. Who trying to get high on Easter?
So you can see Jesus physically and emotionally.
I hated that, first of all. And second of all, Patty, I'm joking.
No, we're not.
I'm joking.
Just kidding. We would never.
Just kidding. Just kidding.
Just kidding. We would never do such a thing. But with alcohol, you could still do the same effect.
With alcohol, I plan on getting shivers. Just kidding, Patty.
But also, on the same note, but not at all.
But not at all. But kind of, but not at all.
Because we were talking about it earlier.
Yeah.
The Nintendo Switch Chew.
Yes.
CHWE. Chew.
Chew. Do you think it's gonna come out on a Tuesday?
I hope it better come out on a freaking Tuesday.
I better come out on a fucking Tuesday.
Ain't it?
Ain't it?
Because.
Yeah.
The way that they're like announcing everything for said games.
Said system of games.
Said system of games.
Yeah.
How is it gonna work? Because
you tell me.
I need that TikTok girlie to tell me.
I need the TikTok girlies to let me know. You know what I just noticed? Huh. Nothing to do with what you're saying. We'll circle back real fast. But like me, this pillow, right here, matches this.
Love that for you.
Kind of threw me off. I was like, whoa.
Love that for you wholeheartedly.
Thank you. Anyways, yeah, I feel you on the Switch too.
Because
I'm surprised there's no release date yet. I really am.
No, it said April
to September. Like, the thing is in the past, Nintendo has been very open about the days.
Yeah.
Like, even for games that they're releasing later on, they'll say late whatever, but then like a couple months later, they'll be like, boom, date. Like, they won't give you a specific date. It'll just be like November 2025. October 2025. December 2025. Or like whatever date.
July 2025. July.
Like, it won't give you the actual date until it's like maybe 2 months away. Or like 1 month away. But like the fact that they're just saying late whatever. And like, here's the time span. April to September. Like, who are they trying to fool with this? Who are they sitting there going, ooh, like, we're gonna surprise people? Bitch, it ain't gonna be a surprise.
The TikTok girlies already know.
Like, when is the next direct? Because that's probably when they're gonna release it.
That's a great question. But on that same note, but not at all, you know who would know? My TikTok girlie, Austin
John. You're so annoying. So when they decide on April 2nd to announce it being in like July or August, why didn't you just say that to begin with? Why are you putting it April or September?
April through September.
Just say June or July or August. September. Like, just be like, ooh, here you go. You know what the problem is? And I'm gonna say this right now.
Call it.
Gonna come off controversial.
You with the script.
I'm reading the script right now. They haven't finalized it.
No.
They have not. They have not finalized the graphics. They haven't made enough to sell. They haven't
But also, then
done whatever.
Why do a good old teaser?
Because they want people to get excited over it. But the thing is it's gonna backfire because nobody's excited for it. It's gonna be the same exact thing that they released almost 10 years ago.
Isn't it always the same thing, just slightly different? Is this one gonna beat the 3D?
Could you imagine?
No, because wasn't it the DS and the DSi afterwards, and then it was the 3DS?
No, it was the DS, the DS Lite, then the DSi, then the 3DS.
Same, it's what I just said.
But the 2DS came out at the same time the 3DS came out. No, the whole thing is...
But also, can I say something before you continue?
Yeah, go off.
The DSi, literally all I had was that camera.
No.
That was literally like the worst.
No, because the DS had a camera too. You know what the DS
it had the back camera. That's what it had.
Yeah, you know what the DSi had?
What?
It had the rainbow coloring. And I forget what it was. PictoChat? PictoChat. It had the rainbow coloring in PictoChat for the pen. That was it. That's all it had.
And it had the back
camera that nobody used.
Never used.
Nobody used the back camera. And you know what the 3DS had? 3D
that nobody
used. And if you're gonna say that you used the 3DS and the 3DS,
I call bullshit.
You were absolutely lying. You did not use 3D in the 3DS. If anything, you used it for like 5 minutes, decided that it made you dizzy or it ruined the gameplay, and you said, nope, we're turning that down to 2D.
Not even 30 seconds.
Not even 30 seconds. Not a single person used the 3D action of the 3DS. Like, nobody.
The only reason why you got it was you have the
3D action worked.
No, the little Joy-Con thingy. Because you didn't use the D-pad. You used... like the up down
left right center.
Yeah, you had like the full like little circle, the circle pad.
Yeah, that was all you used it for. Was the circle pad.
You used the 3DS because the DS...
you did not use the 3D function of the 3DS, and if you did, you're lying to yourself. You used it for 30 seconds to 5 minutes because, like I said, I used it for
too much. 5 minutes.
I used it for 5 minutes, and like I said, it either made me dizzy or it just had nothing to do with the gameplay. All it did was like bring the background out and like the characters talking or whatever forward. That was it. It didn't actually work.
You have to hold that at a certain angle because if not, guess what? You got no 3D.
Yeah, you had to hold it at a certain angle. You had to like lay down while using it and shit like that. This way you didn't get motion sick. It was so stupid. Like, did I like having that circle function? Yes, absolutely. You could go fucking diagonal with it. Like, it was great.
Who doesn't want to go diagonal?
Right, who doesn't want to go diagonal? But at the same time, like, I'm sorry, you did not use it for the function that they originally released it for. And even then, most of the games that they had on it, you didn't need the 3D function.
I never used that
at all in the slightest. And if I did have it, I had it like because it was like a dimmer switch almost, where it was like you could either have it fully or like partially.
Or just I had it. It's the whisper.
Yeah, I had the whisper just because I wanted the background slightly pushed back. I didn't have it fully up. I never used it fully up, except for like maybe 5 minutes.
I never used it once. I used it once when I played Mario Kart.
That's what I'm saying. You used it for like maybe 5 minutes, like one track, and you're like one lap around the track, and you're like, I can't do
I'm
this.
good.
Yeah, you're like,
I got the gist.
Right. You're like, I don't need this. But it's like, whenever, and this isn't a read, but it is kind of a read. Whenever Nintendo releases a new system, they're like, oh, it's going to be way better than the last one.
Is it though?
It's not. Half of their games can't even like process.
Nope.
Because they can't regulate like the graphics or how many frames per second the game uses. So then it's like your FPS versus your graphics rate is just completely thrown off, and that's why you get so much lag. And then they put in that awful, like, again, not a read, but everybody knows this. Nintendo's communication system for online is absolute trash.
Yep.
It's absolute garbage. Half the time it doesn't work, and then when it does work, it just lags so much that it's not worth having the second person joining your game.
Honestly, can I say something about that? But not at all, but still there.
Yeah.
New Horizon was the only one that I felt like was pretty decent about it.
New Horizons was okay, but it still had the same
But it
problem.
was better out of all the games. That one was the best one.
It was the best one, but there were still stupid lag spikes that didn't make sense.
Also, I want to go back to my old island. I haven't been on that since like 2020.
I haven't played it since I think 2021.
I haven't played. I remember
2021 or 2022.
I haven't been on that bitch in so long. I hope all my bitches are still there. Shout out to them.
All my bitches.
Whoever's on my island, don't remember any of them.
Okay, so you know when I stopped playing it, I got Audie. The new wolf that they released with it. I got her, brought her onto my land, and that was it. You know what part of it was? I was jealous. Because
somebody you knew had it.
Okay. It's gonna sound really petty.
Call it out.
And really stupid.
Say it.
Okay. When New Horizons came out,
yeah,
I was playing with all my friends, right? We were all playing it. We all had like certain characters that we fell in love with. One of my favorite characters that I didn't think I was gonna fall in love with, his name was Humphrey. He was a hamster.
Like Queen.
Ugly ass hamster. Fell in love with him. Then there was Frida. She was like a lamb or like sheep that was like looked like a cheeseburger. I called her Fritters. Any of my friends, we understand. Like any of my gaming friends, we understand this. Fuck Fritters. She was great. Loved Frida. Here's my issue.
Go for it.
I joked around. My ex had a Switch, right? I joked around. I was like, I'm going to put an island on his Switch. I'm going to make him buy it. I'll buy it for him. I don't care. I'm going to buy it and I'm going to like make him play it. Either that or I'm going to have I'm going to have an island on his Switch with the characters that I want that I don't have on mine, right?
An alt island.
An alt island, basically, yeah. What happened was he bought the game. He downloaded it. He opened it. And I helped him play the game, okay? He didn't need my help. He was a gamer. But like...
Yeah, but also it's the easiest game ever to play.
It's a very chill game. I think the first like island he went onto to find like a character to bring back to his island was Audie. And then the second character was another character that I wanted. So literally every character that I wanted ended up on his island, and he only played the game like once or twice, and then I don't think he ever opened it again.
Great, worth the $60, $80.
Right, $60, $70. I was mad because all the characters that I wanted, he had. And I was like, what the fuck? So when I finally got Audie on my island, and the only reason why I got her was, you remember when they released those cards?
Yeah.
And me and you bought the cards?
Yeah.
One of my cards was Audie. So I got her on my island. I never played the game again.
Love that for you.
Thank you.
No, I haven't played that game in so long.
Yeah.
I want to go back.
You want to go back?
I want to see all my bitches.
Okay.
Because Easter's coming up again.
It is.
And they have an Easter event.
They do. So, here's my issue.
You'll get too addicted.
No.
Your too much gene will kick in.
My too much gene will kick in. No, I started playing this new game that Sanrio released.
Go off.
Hello Kitty Island Adventure. I'm embarrassed to say that, by the way. I'm embarrassed to say that I play Hello Kitty Island Adventure.
You shouldn't.
But I do, because it's like an Animal Crossing spinoff, but better. The only problem, like, there's no, like, going from one island to another. It's, like, to find people to stay at your island. Like, they just show up and you're like, hey, cool,
you're
whatever.
Like, hey, bitch.
But, like, so Hello Kitty Island Adventure, you can't time skip.
You're not allowed to.
It will literally corrupt your save file and your game. So you literally can't do it. Like, it'll make it so you can't have friends come over. It will make it so certain events won't happen. And it'll make it so you can't, like, do certain quests and stuff like that. And they're like, once your save file is corrupted, you can't get it back. So I'm like, shit. You know how much time skipping everybody did with fucking Animal Crossing New Horizons?
Yeah, dude.
Everybody time skipped.
Yep.
And I was watching my friend Tia play Pokemon yesterday, and she was like,
Scarlet and or Violet?
Scarlet and Violet. And she was like getting ready to time skip to do to like refresh the hordes and stuff like that. This way she can catch like a shiny Pokemon for one of them. And she was in call with her friend, like her other friends, and she was like, they were like, oh yeah, you just like time skip to a different day and refresh everything. She was getting ready to do it, and I was like, Tia, because she has the game, and I play with her, and she was like, oh my god, like, I don't want to like fuck up my thing, and I was like, that's what I was gonna say, and she was like, oh my god, you're so right, thank you so much for calling it out. And I was like, I was literally like, I don't know if it like affects it if you don't open the game.
But you also don't want to chance it.
But you don't want to chance it because like we made it so far in the game. Like I don't want her to like do a time skip and all of a sudden fuck up the entire thing. And I was like, of her Hello Kitty Island adventure. And I was like, oh my god, like what if, okay, you time skip for a different game that like everybody time skips for, and you
have your Hello Kitty on there,
and you have your Hello Kitty on there, and you like I said, I don't know if it affects it if you don't.
The TikTok girlies know.
The TikTok girlies have to know. If you don't open it, I don't know if it affects it, but at the same time I'm like, oh my god, like what if she forgets that she time skips and she goes to open it
and her file's corrupted,
and her file's corrupted because she time skipped? I'm like, yo, Hello Kitty Island Adventure fucked up everybody's like thing.
You know what? I don't have it, so guess what I get to do?
I do.
Time skip.
Go ahead and time skip.
Because I don't have Hello Kitty.
Like I said, I don't know if it's like as long as you don't open the game, it won't. And like part of me is like, what if I try it out and like see if it works? But at the same time, I'm like, oh my god, I don't want to like corrupt my But also, look at me with my 2 switches. Where I can just like transfer the same file and see if it works.
Listen, if you don't have Hello Kitty
Island Adventure,
do all the time skip you want and show it off with the TikTok girlies. Like,
yeah.
Fuck you, bitches.
I'm like, no, but literally, so I was telling somebody, because they were like, oh, what game are you playing? And I was like, I don't know how to explain it. I was like, it's embarrassing. And they were like, okay. I was like, I'm playing a game kind of like Animal Crossing New Horizons, but it's not that. It's like a little bit cuter. And they were like, okay. And I was like, that's all I'm giving you. I'm not telling you it's Hello Kitty Island Adventure because I'm embarrassed to say that.
You
that's
shouldn't.
What it is.
Honestly, if I was playing Hello Kitty
Island Adventure,
and I'd be showing everybody, I'm like, look at my Hello Kitty Island Adventure.
Cause like,
but I don't play Hello Kitty Island Adventures.
You should. It's really cute. Oh, so you know what I realized? Sorry, I had to push your hand because it was doing it.
Doing what?
In one of the episode that I just posted, right? I had my arm like this, where I was like this, but it was like this.
Okay.
Look at it in the camera, like that, right? The software that we use to record the podcast, like the video wise of it, if you do a thumbs up, eventually like a little like thought bubble will pop up with a thumbs up. So because my arm was like this, it literally kept popping up like consistently. And I was like, why does it keep doing that? It was literally because I was like this. Basically just on my, see, look, there it is. It kept doing that. And I was like, what is that? It's literally just because of the thumbs up. Like if you physically do a thumbs up, it'll show up.
Also, I'm not over the lore.
Yeah, the lore of Hello Kitty.
Of Hello Kitty.
Mm-hmm. She has a bunch of friends.
Honestly, good for her. What's that like? Also, speaking of that, but not at all.
Mm-hmm.
You want to know what I started rewatching again?
What?
Schitt's Creek.
Schitt's Creek is so good.
Start rewatching it again. I'm on season 3. Only 13 episodes per season, which to me, low-key kind of crazy.
You know what's crazy? We binge watched that and it felt like a lot longer.
It's only 13 episodes per season.
That's crazy.
It's like 28 minutes per episode. Right? Per episode? 20 minutes per episode?
Yeah. It felt so much longer
right?
when we were binging it. What is there, 5 seasons?
Sure.
Or something?
I don't know.
Schitt's Creek was a good show.
Yeah, so we'll be watching that. It's on season 3 already.
A babe.
I'm not there yet.
No?
No.
Did you get to the folding the cheese yet?
I passed that. I'm right now there. He's doing
the cheese.
He's we're
David.
They're doing the Rose Apothecary.
Rose Apothecary.
In the middle of that.
David.
Yeah, so I started rewatching that. Don't know why I keep adding more shows to my plate when I don't have time for it.
I don't know. Would you be the David to my Stevie?
I don't know if it'd be the other way around.
You think I would be the David to your Stevie?
Yeah.
That's crazy that you would say that. Is it because I play Hello Kitty Island Adventure? That's wild.
No, because I'm more dark and morbid than you are.
I'm sorry?
I said what I said.
Dark and morbid than me?
Yeah.
Which one of us works at a Halloween haunt? Which one does special effects makeup? Which one has an actual knife tattooed on them with the Scream face in it? Whose idea was it to watch Scream? Whose idea was it to watch?
First of all, to watch Scream was my idea.
No, it wasn't.
Yes, it
first
was.
of all, second of all,
no, because I wanted to watch the one with Jenna Ortega. You're like, we have to start from
we have to start from the beginning.
So I was on that initially brought it up. You're like, we have to watch from the beginning.
Okay, whose idea was it to watch the Halloween movies that we did? Me. Who's in special effects makeup? Me. Who has the Scream tattooed on them? Me. Who works at a Halloween haunt? Me. Not this year. But go off. More morbid, dark, and spooky than I am. Sure.
You didn't like Halloween for the first 17 years of your life, bitch.
Bitch, trauma. Ooh, trauma. Ooh.
Who watch Twitches and Twitches 2 in Halloween Town, bitch.
I did when I was a kid.
Who said you
It scared me.
And I did not scare me. Besides Twitches, the first one.
Yeah.
That one was scary.
Mm-hmm.
With Santos? Ooh.
Yeah. But who watched Friday the 13th first? Who watched Nightmare on Elm Street first?
No, we watched it together.
No. I watched it before you did. And then I brought it up to you and we watched it together. Mm-hmm. Who watches the kill counts for horror movies? Also
me. That has nothing to do with it because I never heard of that until I saw you. Also me.
Right, until I saw you. Right, because I was doing it first. And you still don't watch it, and I do. Who falls asleep to true crime stories? Also me. So go ahead, darker and spookier and more morbid than me. Because I would love to see where.
Has something to do with it.
Okay. Where are you? I have the darker sense of humor. Yes, one of my friends joked around about doing a pickup line, and the pickup line was literally, you're worth more than $20 on the black market. So, yes, I do have the more morbid and dark sense of humor than you do. Because I thought it was fucking hilarious.
Yeah, it is funny.
Right. Like, you walk up to somebody in a bar and you go, hey, just so you know, you're worth more than $20 on the dark market.
21.
On the black market. Like, 21. Your lungs and kidneys are worth more than $20 on the black market.
No, my lungs are not. These lungs have seen some things. They are not. I'm like, those you got me wrong, babes.
More dark and morbid than me. I would love point it out.
Everywhere.
Point it out.
Everywhere.
Just because I'm wearing white pants today. Really.
Honestly, it has nothing to do with it.
Mm-hmm. I would love to see where your where you're more dark and morbid.
Right there?
Let me.
You see that?
You're right there?
Right there.
Yeah.
And right there.
And right there.
All right?
Mm-hmm.
Do me that solid?
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. I'm Stevie.
Honestly, this is getting worse the more I drink it.
Yeah.
Because lukewarm now.
Not sponsored.
It's not their fault.
No, it's my fault. We left it warm. We didn't put it in the refrigerator.
It's my fault.
But also. I'm Katya Zamolochikova. But your dad just calls me Katya.
Love that for you.
Thank you. Honestly, we could. Did you have anything else that you wanted to say?
No.
Okay. I think that's a good place. What did you have to say?
Nothing.
No, you were going to say something and then she called and I was like, hang on.
I don't remember anymore.
Okay. Sick.
We're good.
All right.
Ended there. Great place to cut it off.
Are you sure you didn't have anything else? I feel bad. Do you have anything else to say?
Anything I was going to say.
I said that I'm Katya Zamolochikova, but I just called me Katya.
I like you think I'm going to remember just so you say that.
I was trying to re-jog your memory.
My memory doesn't work like that.
Okay, well, I'm sorry. I apologize. And on that note, thank you guys for listening and or watching, and we will see you guys next time. Don't forget to follow us at Handle It Better with an underscore, all one word, at X, formerly known as Twitter. And
also, I love I don't know if they still do it or not, but when ever you get a notification via email, it goes X, formerly Twitter.
X, formerly Twitter.
I'm like, if you have to say it was formerly Twitter, why switch it to begin with, babes?
Yeah.
You should have kept it.
Just so people know.
Okay, that's your fucking fault for switching it out of nowhere.
Yep, exactly.
You kept it with Twitter. Twitter. X. Fuck you. Dumb beach.
Fuck you. Anyways, don't forget to hit that like, subscribe, leave a comment letting us know what your favorite scary movie is. And also,
do you believe in the TikTok girlies? Because I do.
Do you believe in the TikTok girlies, or do you look up your own information?
Nah.
TikTok
girlies all the way through.
And we'll see you in 2 weeks with another episode. Bye, guys.
Bye.
Bye. Fuck.
That one wasn't good.
There
that
it
one was better.